Alright, the Ace of Spades here, bringing you guys another Wargame Red Dragon gameplay video. I'm playing UK Mechanized, and you'll see there that Mr. Space Mariner said we will fuck your UK Mechanized. I thought that was kind of funny, so that's why I posted the intro there before the loading screen anyway. But anyway, it's a 4v4 on this map. I can't remember the name of the map off the top of my head for whatever reason, but you probably saw it before it's loading up. If you play Wargame, you know what it is. I'm just speeding up through the long deployment phase. It's a little bit longer than I thought it should be. But anyway, I'm throwing down a healthy mix of units. And we're going up against two USSR decks. One is a airborne and one is a regular one, and then two Eastern Bloc decks. I think we have two Swedish and a NORAD, unfortunately, and then I'm playing again UK Mechanized. My units currently consist of a Challenger 1 Mark 1, Chieftain Mark 11, two stack of Fusilier 90s and Warrior Milans. Looks like a tracked Rapier. Just the regular one, not the radar one. And let's see, we got a Chieftain Marksman as well, and a Logistics Truck, Centurion AVRE, which is an assault gun with 8 HE, a very, very cool unit. And only two nations get them, one being UK, obviously, and the other one being USA. And then we got two squads of recon in little trucks, and then three squads of individual Milans. I knew my weakness with this deck was going to be my armor, especially going up against USSR and Eastern Bloc. So I definitely went heavy ATGM, and you're going to see here soon the armor I'm talking about. I get paired up against USSR guy, and he kind of catches me off guard. He definitely catches me off guard right here, just because I don't have any recon that just sees until it's unloaded out of the truck. All this stuff is just gonna pop up right in my sight line there. See, so he's got a few smaller units there, but they all die immediately. So I sent my Milan teams out on the road to the left to hopefully get eyes on those tanks. Unfortunately, they're in their gun range, so they're being fired upon. And Fusilier 90s, I'm going to move them up, hopefully deter him from pushing up, because those Law 80s, I don't want to mess with them within 700 meters of them anyway. So Chieftain Marksman making a break for that force there. It takes a hit on the side armor there. Fusilier 90 is able to kill that T-80 that actually shot it, and it will make it into that forest. I backed them off to make sure they didn't die by all that tank fire. Looks like my tanks will clean up another T-80, so that's two T-80s down. I think he started with 3, and a T-72BU. Obviously outclassing me in the armor department. I call out a tornado there with cluster bombs, and a lot of them, a lot of big cluster bombs, to bomb where his armor was going there. And I might add successfully bombs, but unfortunately he dies to the Yak 141 that I did not see. Looks like I killed something. I don't think it was a tank, because I remember him starting with 3 T-80s and T-72BU, and here in a moment I think we'll see he's still got the T-80, and the BU definitely did not die, so I must have killed a transport or something, because I did see an explosion for sure. I do have eyes on that BRDM, so I'm going to try to use my last Milan team to get sight on it. Looking pretty good. I still got my Challenger 1 Mark 1 and Chieftain Mark 11. Chally is hurt, has 3 bars of health. so he's not going to really be able to go up against the T-72BU at the moment. Little Bird does help me with some SK-60Bs. I think he wraps up that T-80 there. That was one bard for my cluster bomb, and the BU is retreating. The other SK-60B did kill the command. I'm sending mine up, queuing up orders to have him kind of come in cockeyed. That way he doesn't get shot by anything that could possibly be over there, but he doesn't have anything really over there anyway that could have shot my rover. But better safe than sorry. So right now, my Chieftain Marksman is a little damaged. My Fusiliers are a little damaged. My Challenger 1 Mark 1's a little damaged. Chieftain Mark 11 is at full strength. I got Recon, and I got a Centurion left, and 1 AA piece. So I'm not in bad shape. I got a Milan team back there too. Milan 2 team, excuse me. So I'm doing good. BU misses a ATGM rocket on my tracked rapiers. My tracked rapiers actually kill those Mi-17s over there from some Eastern Bloc guy. He's got some MT-LBVs moving up to try to get some infantry into the city.
Get in the fucking building, you nerd!
Fusiliers were not able to clean up that T-72BU. He saw me dicking around. They were kind of being idiots, not getting their building. And unfortunately, they're going to get away, or that T-72 is going to get away. Meanwhile, my Chieftain Mark 11 and Challenger there are cleaning up those infantry really well. So you see my tracked rapier, I'm keeping it pretty distant away from the city. Obviously, he doesn't have any ATGM in that city, or it would have died by now, but I'm definitely keeping a good distance away from the city, just in case he has something with 875 meter range in there, or 1500 meter. I think 15 would still be able to hit me from there, like if he had light shoots or something like that in there, but he doesn't, so it's fine. And I know that, and that's why I have it there. I'm just trying to explain my gameplay here. So I see he's got motor stroking 90 moving into the. I think that's motor stroking. I didn't read that wrong, did I? Either motor stroking 90 or mod shoots in 90. I think it was motor stroking. Something spotted my Challenger 1 Mark 1. Obviously recon from the city. It looks like it was motor stroking 90. They're almost interchangeable, but the 90 being the important part in their name. Meaning they have a good ATGM, or not ATGM, a good rocket launcher, anti-tank. So I turn the weapons off on my recon so he can constantly be spotting and not firing on those motor stroking. Chieftain Mark 11 opens up, Centurion about to open up with 88G. You saw that big ass explosion over there. Love those things. I wish more nations had them because they're so useful. And unfortunately, USA is one of the nations that get them. I'm sure by now, if you watched any number of my videos, I've probably bitched about the USA and all of them being the USA in this game, not in real life. I love my country in real life. If you took this game out of context, it'd sound like I really hated the United States of America, but that is far from the truth. I just dislike it in this game, just because it's too easy. I don't dislike it, it's too easy. Too much overpowered toys for me. USSR is kind of leaning in that department for me as well. I like playing my minor nations. It's fun, it's challenging, it's rewarding. Eurofighter I called out for that SU-24M does not kill it. I think it got a hit on it. Looks like he's bringing that T-72BU a little too close to the sun. Fusiliers are pounding it with those Law 80s. He's got an optical failure. That Chieftain Mark 11 Mega helped out a little bit. Law 80 does clean up that motherfucker though, so Mr. USSR did not fare too well against just a humble old UK mech deck. Looks like somebody's a little bit angry about losing that T-72BU, and the planes have come out. I am typing up sorry, I was looking at something else. I'm typing up something to alleviate my pain from all that bomb and just general plane spam. SU-25K able to dance around. He got all my AA. Cluster bombs killed my Challenger 1 Mark 1. Seed killed my Chieftain Marksman. And I'm not sure how my poor tracked rapier went out, but he's definitely gone as well. And I only have one man in that Fusilier 90 squad left. I'm surprised that Chieftain Mark 11 survived. T-72S firing on my green jackets. Milan 2's there, just out of range. I should have put him on attack move because there's nothing that T-72S could have done if I would have gotten it up there, but I just didn't make it happen. Especially Janaki being very hesitant about dying. Two squads of green jackets unable to clear them out. Not yet, anyway. SK-60B comes in and bombs that T-72S with its special bombs. I don't know what you call them, but they are nasty. So he brought out, little East German guy brought out two MiG-29s to bomb the fuck out of that town. Overkill, if you ask me. Again, they are kind of spamming planes. They really should have put boots on the ground instead. That saddens me to see Red Force spamming aircraft. Usually that's NATO's job, or at least in my experience. And, you know, I was actually going to play Red 4 this game. I was already on Red 4 on this. The guy on the top of their team, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, came in and requested we go Blue 4 so that he could bring in these two other guys that would only play Red 4, Mr. Red Socialist and Space Mariner. So we obliged me and Little Bird. Little Bird's just on my friends list. I wasn't on TeamSpeak with him or anything. That's why I'm narrating this, rather than just let me speak for myself in game, because I didn't say anything in game. Anyway, and T-34 was also, I guess he's friends with Little Bird. I don't know the dude. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we obliged and went up to Blue 4 for him, and then that Space Mariner talked shit about UK mechanized. I'm not sure what deck he was playing. Probably the USSR. USSR Airborne, I think is what he was playing, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if it even matters. It doesn't. I can't honestly remember why I was even talking about that guy. Oh, I just brought his name up because he was the one who was talking shit about UK Mech. Anyway, looking back at the game here, Foskermjaeger moving up. They've spotted a NUA. I'm finally bringing up some logistics to resupply my men. Yak 141 dicking around back there. I bought a second Eurofighter to help combat all this plane spam. Eurofighters are nasty pieces of hardware, and they excel at shooting down enemy aircraft, so that is my goal in that regard. Looks like I do kill a Yak 141. STRF's pushing hard on their fob. Gets a new, I think. Looks like the guy on top there complaining. And he is about to rage quit. Give it about a minute more and he'll be Dunsky. I think he claims it was a bad game. Well, from my point of view, it was a good game. Until he just did that. And you know, he rage quit. So, I guess what he's saying here is he's the only one who's supposed to have a good game. You know, so he's going to quit out and he's going to try to find himself a good game to play. Because I'm not allowed to have a good game. I hate people that rage quit. If you ever feel the desire to rage quit, punch yourself in your respective genital area, whether it be a penis and balls or vagina, and just go ahead and just fucking wind one up and let loose, because you're helping no one. You're hindering yourself by rage quitting. The game was not over. Look at that wide open space in Delta. They could have counter-capped. They could have got +1 if they would have pushed. What is that guy doing over there? He's got a presence in Charlie, but he hasn't capped Delta? What is this? This is Conquest. Looks like he had command going there right now. And he quits? Ruins it for everyone on Blue 4, and he gets put on the rage quitting list. In case it's been a while since I've mentioned it, but the rage list does exist. It's on my main channel page. Just click on it. It's a document. Anybody can view it. Only I can edit it. I gave up on trying to prove everyone on that. I used to, in my videos, have a little section at the end of the video that showed everyone rage quitting. You know, then having a little surrender there, but that took up a lot of time. And quite frankly, if I would have kept it up, my videos would be, you know, several minutes longer. So I don't prove it anymore. I don't think I need to. Even though you just saw 3 of them quit here. I wouldn't consider the last guy quitting because his teammates bitched out on him. He has the right to quit, or the right to surrender, because his 3 teammates bitched out. All 3 of them are rage quitters, though, and they are on the list right now. Newest additions. Anyway, that's it. I talked some shit right there. He doesn't respond. Anyway, it was a fun game. Usually I can't say that about Conquest. Unfortunately, it was cut short, way short, by some weaklings. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. More on the way. Conquest was requested, so I present to you another Conquest game. Probably going to be going back to Destruction, but there might be some Conquest. Anyway, peace out.